What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys so very much. Over 1,500 episodes and over 500,000 streams worldwide. I appreciate you guys so very much. All the love and support, it makes a huge difference. And yes, we're still living a bit of a quarantine life. We're still dealing with pandemic stuff, but it doesn't mean that you can't get ready for the holidays. All right, before you know it, before you blink, it'll be ready. It'll be here. So I've got the wonderfully, beautifully talented Miss Jacquelyn from Greentop Gifts. Hey, Jacquelyn.
Hi, Ash. How are you today?
I am doing pretty good. How are you doing? Awesome.
Great. So happy to speak with you.
Certainly. So, Jacquelyn, what part of the country are you holding down?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Whoop, whoop. Holding down that peach with me. I love it. Good vibes, good energy. All right. So, Jacquelyn, what sparked the initial idea for this brand?
So, Greentop really started because of my son. At the time, he was 2, and I was looking for paper with a black Santa Claus on it. Growing up, my mom, I had these fond memories of her putting up trees in our house all over the place during Christmas and painting Santa's black to our family. And I just really wanted to create that moment in memory for my son. And that was just kind of what led me to create the brand.
So you had this idea. You're like, I want to do something special for my son. What was the next step for you?
Lots of research. I have no background in wrapping paper. My background has been 14 years in CPG sales, and I love stationery and knew what I wanted it to look like, and I knew how I wanted it to feel, but I didn't know how to make it or get it done. So I literally had to find a manufacturer, create a website, do all those aspects of kind of starting the business, and it was while I was working full time. So it was really rewarding, and I loved it. I was super passionate about it, but it required a lot of effort.
Yeah, I'd imagine. What would you say was an early stage challenge that you faced that maybe you didn't predict?
I would probably just say managing it all, and we had some issues with fulfillment very early on, but, working full-time, having 2 small kids and running a business and being married and making sure that, my day job was being taken care of and that my family was good and I was giving my husband time as well. It's a balancing act, and there's no perfect way to do it, but it was it was hard, but it was, in the end, it was worth every bit of it.
Awesome. What would you say has been your proudest moment with the brand?
Proudest moment with the brand, I would really say a mix of parents that email us and say, I've been looking for this. I want this for my child. This is so important. And not just black and brown children, but people that have adopted children of color, or just for all children to see and understand that, Santa can be any color, and that it's important for children to see diverse images. And I think that's been the most rewarding part. And, we got featured on Beyonce.com yesterday. That was pretty awesome.
Congratulations. Yes, getting it. Wow, that is certainly an accomplishment and certainly something to be proud of. So what are some of the current offerings that you guys have, in time for the holiday season as we're all getting ramped up?
Okay, our core products are definitely our wrapping paper. We have 6 different designs featuring Clarence Clove, our Black Santa. We just launched family pajamas, so you can have from infant to an adult pajamas. They come in youth and taller sizes for those family moments of Christmas morning or Christmas Eve and having that photo and all dressed alike. And we also have masks. You can stay festive and deck the halls with Clarence Cloves, and just all kinds of home decor and gifts and stocking stuff for ideas. So socks, mugs, a little bit of everything.
I love it. Y'all just have everything. It's just a one-stop shop.
Yes.
That is perfect. I love it. Because, growing up in the South especially, it wasn't until maybe I was probably a teenager till I started seeing Black Santa's places and, go to the mall and see Black Santa Claus. And, to see now that kids of color can see a Santa or a character that kind of reflects them, it's a beautiful thing. Representation is really key, and I think it makes a difference for kids.
It does. It does.
It really, really does. So, last but certainly not least, what advice could you offer to any aspiring entrepreneurs?
I would say there's probably, entrepreneurship is highs and lows. It's a roller coaster. There are days where I'm like, this is amazing. And then there are days where I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. But I think the most important part is to continue on that ride. Like, the highs and lows in it, you have to have short memory with the bad stuff and keep chasing after your dream.
Right.
And I think if there's an idea and there's a void and you try to fill it, then there's a market for it, then go for it.
Absolutely. And would you say that COVID-19 has somewhat helped to, catapult your business into, a lot more people than if this stuff wasn't going on?
Definitely. I was working full-time and quit my job in February of 2020 this year, and that was before the whole world shut down, you'd say, and in hindsight, it was the best decision for me. Like, I've been able to fully commit on my business, and the opportunities we've had since then have been tenfold, and I never would have imagined it, even in COVID, the opportunities and grants and success that we've had in this climate. So, and 2020 has definitely been the year of representation, and people are more aware and accepting and looking for diverse items. So it's been a good year for us in spite of all the crazy.
Gotcha. And what's next on the horizon for you guys? Anything that we can talk about a little bit? Or I know there might be some stuff on the, on the cutting board that may be just ready.
Yes, we're going to launch another wrapping paper design this season. So be on the lookout for that. Sign up for our newsletter online and share our site with people so they can find out about it and keep up with our new items. And for 2021, we're going to be launching other items and celebratory moments outside of just Christmas. And we're really excited about those.
That sounds amazing, Jacquelyn. Thank you so much, so very much for joining us today. Definitely appreciate you guys. And as some of my favorite brands, you are more than welcome back on, of course, when there's new stuff to launch, because I know as the weeks and the months and the days go by, there's going to be new stuff that you guys have going on. I definitely want you back to share it with my audience. So putting that out there.
We'd love to.
And let everyone know the best way to get the products and, of course, to follow you on social media.
Yes, you can shop our website at which is greentopgifts.com, and you can find us on all social media at Greentop Gifts.
I love it. Much more success to you guys. Kudos to you and the team, Jacquelyn, and everybody else that's involved. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.